Gentlemen, thank you for joining me. This is the second workout of my HAD routines. If you've been keeping up with these are my home workouts for muscle building. So you can build muscle at home just by using minimum equipment. These are my dumbbell only workouts. So make sure you're checking these workouts out, especially at this time. If you are stuck at home, you need workouts at home. You want to build muscle and you don't want to lose those gains just because you can't get to the gym. Definitely follow these workouts. Today's workout, we're going to be going through chest, legs, and a tricep workout. We're only going to be using dumbbells for our leg movements, and the rest of them are going to be bodyweight exercises. So we're keeping these workouts 30 minutes long, same as my faster gain style series. We're trying to make sure we're keeping the workouts nice and quick, making supersets, working through it faster, not spending an hour and still getting maximal muscle gains. So I'm going to go straight into the first exercise, and we're going to do a superset with a chest and a leg exercise. So we're going to be doing declined push-ups. So this one, you're going to need a position where you can elevate your feet so you can get up to reach the top of the chest when we're doing these push-ups. So we're going to work the hardest exercise first. This is a way of using your body weight to making sure that you're maximizing your push-ups and your chest gains, because that's going to be the hardest position for you to push your body weight. So that's the best one to go with. And then we're going to move on to doing the single leg sit squat, because you want to engage as much as on your quad and your glutes and your hamstring muscles. So to work those, we're going to use dumbbells. This is the only exercise we use dumbbells for, is going to be when you're working legs. So making sure you're grabbing a set of weight. So it doesn't have to be so much heavy weight. So it's just what you've got in the house. If you've got a set of dumbbells and you haven't got enough load, then that's why we're going to start off with this particular exercise, because you don't need that much load when you're doing single leg exercise on your legs. Let's go over and perform the first exercise, which is going to be the decline push-up, and I'm going to elevate my legs on this surface here. So I've got up to just below my knee height. It's up to you on the elevation that you have. You can go lower if you're finding it's a lot harder for you. If you need to make the exercise harder, that's where you elevate your legs even higher, and whatever you can find in the house or outside. So let's go in for the push-ups. I'm targeting anywhere between 8 to 15. So I'm going to try to max out at 15 if I can. So here you want to keep that straight line through your hips, through to your ankles and your shoulders, and then bringing that chin to the ground, and make sure those palms are still aligned with the chest when you push through, so you're not pushing through your front deltoids. Alright guys, we're doing supersets here, so we're not taking any rest whatsoever, trying to maximize the gains. So I'm going to go grab some dumbbells here, or just a single dumbbell, which I find more comfortable. So I'm going to go with a single dumbbell to do these single leg squats. So I'm going to again go with something just below your knee height, so you can use a chair at home or your sofa or wherever you're doing this, or whatever surface you can find. So we're going to push through one leg on this exercise just to get the correct form. Get that heel just slightly behind the back of your knee here, and that's going to give you the best position to activate those glutes, hamstrings before you're pushing into your quads. Keep the other leg out, so you don't have to be all the way out, wherever you feel comfortable with it, as long as you're keeping the foot off the ground, and then push through. Keep that back straight. We're targeting between 6 to 10 on each leg. And then just going to switch legs straight away. So if you find this exercise pretty tough, then you could just have to raise your surface a little bit more so you can get yourself up. Alright, so once you've done the exercise, this is where you take that strict rest up to 1 minute. So you're just getting enough rest for your muscles to recover, just to go in for the next set. So I want you to complete at least 3 to 4 sets of this particular 2 exercises, taking those minute rests before we move into the next 2 exercises. All right, so let's go over to the next 2 exercises that we're going to do together. Another chest. We're going to incorporate triceps in exercise by doing close grip push-ups. We're going to go in this next progression, so we're still making it hard. We're going full fat on the floor now. We should have some fatigue in the upper chest, so work the 2 upper chests. We're going to hit into the middle chest and to close the inner gap as well as now hit our triceps. So we're going to do the close grip push-ups directly onto the floor, and then secondly we're going to go into the second exercise. We're going to superset legs again. We're just going to go into a regular deep squat. So if you can get yourself a very low block, that will also give you another progression to really hit those quads, glutes and hams really hard, to get the maximize out of your legs using not such a heavy weight load if you haven't got access obviously to gym equipment here. So the other variation which I'm going to do, which I want to show you, is either you can just use the dumbbells if you've got enough dumbbell weight load at home. If you haven't and you don't want so much weight load sitting around at home moving about, then you can go with dumbbells, and the only thing you can connect with it is going to be a band. So we're going to basically use some resistant bands, and this is going to give me that extra resistance when I'm doing my squats. So first, let's go over into those close grip push-ups, and again targeting the same 8 to 15 repetitions. All right, so when you're going into these close grip push-ups, again you want that palm alignment with the center of the chest here, and getting your thumbs and your front index finger to touch. And when you got that position, really lean over, staying on top of your toes, so you're going to work your chest completely and not hitting into your front delts again, and you're going to fully work those triceps and get that chest down to touch to your hands as you push through. Again, we're moving straight onto the second exercise. So I'm going to grab some dumbbells, and again, I've only got a couple of light 3 kilos on each side here. So I'm going to grab some resistant bands for this one to make my squats a lot harder, to activate more of my leg muscles. So although grabbing the bands, I'm also going to grab the dumbbells, and then just going into your wide squat stance. Bringing those weights up is where you're going to get the stretch in the band. That's really going to create the extra resistance on the pull through. So this one, again, trying to max it up to 15. All right, guys. So that one actually got me already. I mean, I could be used to lifting much heavier on a squat rack, but just after doing single leg squats and then adding just a resistant band with a set of light weights, that one had me on the first set, roughly about 12 reps. I had to push those 3 more out. So I'm really feeling the legs are ready. So that's what I mean. You don't have to have heavy weight load sitting at home to still build muscle. But you go ahead and take 60 seconds to rest. And you're going to go back into those 2 exercises again, back to back for 3 to 4 sets. So let's go over and finish the workout, get those 30 minutes complete by adding these last 2 exercises and getting those extra 3 to 4 sets completed. So this time, again, another chest exercise come in. We're going to end up hitting the lower end of the chest. So we've kind of hit the middle section, inner section, and the upper section. Now we're going to work at building that lift to the lower, and it's also going to incorporate our rear tricep head, which is great for building bigger arms. So let's go with that exercise first, and secondly, we're going to go into walking lunges using the dumbbells that you have available to you. So if you need to load more weight, then you load more weight, or whatever you have available should be enough, because your legs at this point should be fairly tired anyway. So let's go over and start with the reverse push-ups. Again, this is going to be doing on an elevated surface, so you want to be able to grab something with your palms, so you've got your arms turned out in this reverse position, and you want to have it just slightly outside your shoulder width, and now you want to be bringing your chest line to the palms as well, so you're still pushing through the chest and really engaging through those rear tricep head. Again, we're going between 8 to 15 repetitions. And without taking any rest, grab your dumbbells, and we're going to be targeting 16 to 24 walking lunges. So you can do as many as you can fit in your length of wherever you're doing it, outside or in your house. So whether you're getting only 2 to 4, or if you can get more in there, you're just going to go back and forth to complete up to 16 to 24 reps. Alright, that's it guys. That brings me to the end of the workout. Hope you guys enjoy this workout. I managed to get through 3 sets of each of these rounds to max out my 30 minutes. But if you guys can go on a little bit longer and you want to go for 4 sets, I definitely encourage you to do so, because you'll be able to push yourself more, break down more muscle. Hence, if you've got the adequate diet, you will definitely gain and build more muscle and more mass. And don't forget to smash that like button and do subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can bring you more videos just like this every single week. And do keep up every week, because you'll be getting more workouts, more home workouts, more muscle building, great workouts coming to you every single week. So make sure you don't miss out on those, and by clicking that little bell next to the subscribe button. And guys, that's it from me today. So keep up with these workouts, keep strong, staying at home, work hard, and make sure you come out a lot more stronger. But guys, I will see you in the next video.